Так, как это только мне сделать? Вот так, наверное, да?
Да.
The Great Monster Hunt.
Ужас какие.
Look on the scary faces.
А волка?
А волк, ему не страшно. Вообще у него CD есть, походу, посмотри. Picture book and CD set. Ну, нам продали без него.
Да.
This tiger book belongs to me. No, me. Okay, sorry. Какая красота. Да, смотри, как красиво. Так. So, early one morning, a funny noise woke up Duck. It sounded like psh, psh, and it came from right under her bed. Duck was not quite sure what it was, and she was much too afraid to look.
Я вижу.
Посмотри, какая она испугавшаяся. So scary.
А смотри, какой у него фонарик. Как он может быть без него? Часы.
Instead, she jumped out of bed and ran for help. Next page, please. So, big Duck yelled. There is something under my bed and it's making strange sound. It goes... Girl? Asked Pig. Oh my. We need someone really strong to help. Stay right where you are. And Pig ran to find Bear. Next page, please. Pig told Bear all about the frightening noise under Duck's bed. It goes...
Bang, bang.
I wanted to tell you, Bear, because you are so strong. Bear lifted a huge log. It is true, I'm strong enough for almost anything, he said. But I think we'd better find someone who is loud enough to chase this thing away. Sweetie, ты держи вот так ровненько. So they ran to find Owl. And listen, Wolf said. There... А подожди, почему ты... Они же еще до Wolf не дошли, они же... Вот. Ой, ошибочка вышла. So they ran to find Wolf, who was about to start his early morning howling. Bear told him the dreadful news about the terrifying things under Duck's bed. It goes...
Bang, bang, boom, boom.
All of the time, Bear said. We thought you could help us frighten it away. Oh, yes, I can, Wolf proudly said. There is no much for what I can do. Just listen. Подожди, я же не дочитала. But maybe we also need help from someone really clever. Who it could be? So they ran to find out. Listen, Wolf said. There is a dreadful and a terrifying sound on the duck's bed. It goes...
Bang, 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 girl.
Owl was lost for words. We thought you might know what it was, Pig said, because you are so clever. Смотри, Owl такая. Uh-oh.
Или нет? Он такой, что? Такое уже мне бывает. Он, смотри, он такой.
Owl said, clever. Yes, that's what I am. So I can tell you one thing. Duck is in great danger. Так, можно вот так вот, ага. Pig, bear, and wolf huddled closer together. Are you sure? They asked. Oh, yes, Owl said. Can you imagine anything kind and cuddly making such a noise? It must be a monster, yelled Pig. Oh, what are we going to do? The only way to deal with a monster, Owl said, is to trap it. Clever Owl.
Yes! There's a book.
Next page, please. So, the animals set about gathering rope and nets and the useful pocket things. Then the four of them bravely set off towards Duck's house. Oh.
А почему его эту?
Они, наверное, хотят шум сделать.
Нет,
Создать.
нет, они хотят что-то покушать.
Наверное, монстрика скусать хотят. Как ты думаешь?
Да. Давай посмотрим. Ключик. Ау.
Owl led the way because trapping the monster was his clever idea. Next came Wolf, howling loudly. Then came Bear with his monster buster stick. It was monster buster stick. Last was Pig, clutching his great monster clutcher net.
Это совсем маленький.
Next page, please.
Funny.
So, finally, they arrived at the duck's house and flattened their ears against the door. But no monster sound was heard, no screaming, nor crying, nor calling for help. Maybe we are too late, whispered Bear. Oh no! Pig cried in despair. Duck, are you there? Called Wolf. Next page, please. It was Duck. You are here, she said. Duck, you are in a great danger, whispered Bear. There's a monster under your bed, cried Pig. Duck looked fit to faint. monster? She whimpered. How do you know? Because it goes.
Psh, psh, bang, bang. Bang, bang, girl, big Yoda. Ooh! Oh, and
Come on, let's get it. And the animals charged into Duck's house. So interesting what inside.
what is in?
Ой, подожди, ничего не видно. Up the stairs they crept. Then they heard a sound. It went. It came from right under Duck's bed. Owl flashed his torch.
Это
His
вообще...
torch. Look at on his torch.
It's not a torch. It's a lantern.
Yeah. The animals gasped. They could not believe what they saw. Что они увидели все? Та-да. Подожди, я еще не сняла. Та-да.
Это, кажется, маленький малыш.
Давай, открывай. И что же там? Давай. Та-да-да-да. It was mice. So there right on the duck's bed was a tiny mouse snoring softly in its tiny bed. Psh, psh, psh. Well, I never, Duck whispered. Do you know what we've just done? Owl smiled. All feeling rather silly, the animals looked at each other and giggled. Как они giggled? Вот так, да? We've just made a monster out of a mouse.
So funny, fun. Мам, а ты слышала тот последнюю страницу,
Какую?
который говорили просто net tools and что-то такое там. Мам.
Ту, где они шли на монстра со своими инструментами.
Мам.
Вот это, да.
Мам. Monster Buster Stick.
Monster Buster stick and the monster catcher net. So, the end, да?
Да, сейчас загадки.